Hello everyone, I'm aMayesingGamer. Welcome back to another Pillars of the Earth episode. Today we are going to be talking to not the king, but the Earl of Shiring, I believe. Talking to Percy Hamley. And then we will go from there. Okay. Find out about the book for Alan.
Are you looking for someone?
I'm supposed to bring this bread to our cantor. He's spending the day up there on the roof of the cathedral. But how am I ever going to make it all the way up there?
Ah, afraid of heights, hmm? But do you want me to go?
No. I'll make it. I just need time.
He can't help, he can't. Hey up there!
Hey, Danny!
Hey.
I will do everything in my power to make sure you are paid.
I know that you showed us mercy before when we had to flee from Earl's castle. My husband has worked here ever since, and we would like to be close to Our Lady Aliena, but we have no choice.
Oh, Mary.
The same goes for us, Mary. We all owe Philip much.
I trust you, Father, but I risk my neck up there every day. My wife is right. If you can't pay, we'll have to move on.
Kingsbridge is our home. I don't want to leave.
Let me think of something. Maybe there's a way we can pay your workers early, Philip.
But selling the wool at the fleece fair will take at least a couple of days.
I'm sorry, but me and the other workers can't wait that long. Not now that everything is so unsure.
Trust me, Philip. I'll think of something.
Jack! You said you weren't finished with your corbel. When I went by there, looked finished to me. You need to learn to let go and move on. Don't get lost in the details.
It's my corbel.
None of this is ours.
Doing the carvings is the only job you didn't give Alfred to screw up.
We should be thankful of the work we're allowed to do. And in our work, we must be thorough and steadfast.
Thankful for what we are allowed to...
Oh, shut
you...
up, Jack.
For months, you remained... When are you going to tell Jonathan about what happened in the forest?
Oh shit, he pulled that card. Damn, he really just pulled that card.
Ah, shouldn't have said that about Jonathan. Damn it.
No, you really shouldn't have. Really shouldn't have.
Not yet. I want to find out about the Ali will be pretty impressed if I... The water flow turns the... And the millstone. The water flow turns the... So the motion of the water is used and shouldn't it be all kinds of... We use wheels, maybe the right... I guess that's a... When I find more time, the water... Do you mind?
Oi, my hand!
I just took a few. They aren't all your...
Fucking ant.
I doubt Martha knows about the book, but one of the monks might know. I doubt he would help. They wouldn't know about Ovid. No, I doubt there's a copy of Ovid's work hidden around here.
The mortar won't complain if it has to wait till I'm done with my break.
Well, the mortar won't, but I will.
What's the problem?
I'm taking me well-deserved break.
Well deserved. You deserve a good kicking, you lazy drunk.
Better a drunk than a bearded bastard. Come on then, kick me. Show me what you got.
Please, this is leading nowhere. Think for a moment what other people would do.
What?
Who?
Tom Builder.
Now, he's a hard worker, isn't he?
True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others room for a break.
This is not your break.
You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too.
Has your wife been cooking again, eh?
Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
Oh, the Prior.
Oh, yes! Prior Philip's not running around drunk now, is he?
No, he's not. And I'm not either. I'm sitting.
And there's my problem right there. Get up and push. Philip would.
No, he wouldn't. A break is like a Sunday. It's a sin to work on a Sunday.
Well, that's true.
It's not a Sunday!
But it's my break.
Alfred Builder.
Oh, he's a good example. He's a master builder now.
But he likes his beer, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. But he's always sober when he's working.
Always. You know, maybe I should be a bit more like Alfred Builder.
Me too.
You have got to be kidding me.
Well then, back to work.
No! I'm not done with me break yet.
Alfred Builder would know when his break is up.
Alfred Builder will know when to shut the hell up.
I doubt he would.
Yes. I will not go with those.
Oh, yes. Did I complain when you disappeared for the better part of the morning?
Hello, Cuthbert.
None of your business.
I hope you're happy wherever you are.
What do you mean? He's lying. I made sure his...
Philip thinks we might go to heaven when we...
No. That's why I want to make sure. I hope you will remember.
I'll bury you, brother. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Now get to work.
No.
Everything all right, Jonathan? I better not get too close. Better not. One is too old for the book, and the other... They would only cackle at me. They have problems. Maybe I can find a...
Sit down, man. Monk will help.
Washing out the grease, there must...
I wish there... Oh, hello again.
Maybe. Aliena went...
Could be.
Do you want to buy some of this fine?
Great idea.
No.
No, that would be silly. What is the cut?
Brown.
How do you...
He usually...
Why would you... I would... Jonathan wouldn't...
Jack.
Don't worry, he's a little monk. I need to go. Are you all right?
The Priory does not have the money to pay the workers early, and not even if we sell all our wool at the Fleece Fair in Shiring.
Oh, that is a problem.
Of course, Jack, please.
Hey,
How did you like the stone I picked?
I like it. Now I only need to get better at...
Well, give it time, Jack. You'll now better get back to work.
Once the west side and its towers are only a few more... What are... Nope, no of it here. I'm looking for a book, and before you...
There are books in the scriptorium at the Prior's house. Maybe you can find it there.
Where's the Prior's house?
Hello, Milius.
Jack! This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing the...
I'm sure it's...
I am not.
Cuthbert knew what he would... What is Brother Andrew up to? We will get a new cellar soon. Andrew... Maybe they should get a new kitchener as well.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then... Cuthbert knew so much more than...
One?
I am looking for... The kitchen is not the best. You should try the scriptorium instead. But you need to get past Remigius to get into the Prior's house.
2, 3...
Better not. I don't want to disturb him.
5, 6...
The Prior's house.
There is a sausage missing.
So I'm at the kitchen. Also, the Prior is behind.
It's blocked. I have to go. Ah, locked.
I go to the Prior's house.
Come on!
I'm not joking.
Oh, there we go.
You drunk bastard! You pushy...
Don't be distracted by what is going on outside.
No surprise,
Remigius.
The two have been quarreling the whole morning. I wonder what their problem is. What are you doing in the scriptorium?
I wanted to have a look at your books.
Is that so? Everyone, listen up. It's the work of a scribe not to copy text and scripture.
It is Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And is it not the task of illuminators to illuminate these texts with pictures and color?
It is Sir Prior Remigius.
Is Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And what do you think is the work of Jack, the apprentice of Tom Builder?
Build?
Working on the construction site.
Carving statues and ornaments.
Building things.
I'm not exactly sure what it is either. But it is not distracting our scribes and illuminators. I do not know what Prior Philip sees in you, Jack. Now, go back to your work and do not disturb us again.
Shut up! You shut up!
And you, don't be distracted.
No, Sir
Sir
Prior
Prior
Remigius.
And I'm not coming. And stop yelling!
I will not!
Remigius won't let me talk to the monks. I think I know who might be a shining inspiration for both of you. The Earl of Shiring.
Which one?
Earl Bartholomew or...
Percy, you don't know the name.
I'm from a...
But you should know the name of your new Earl.
What? The fat one?
Percy Hamley.
You know what?
What? Why?
For spite!
You know what? What you're doing isn't right either. I refuse to... You already did it!
Brother Arnaldus.
Good example indeed. That poor man is as good as dead. What's your excuse for lying around in the cemetery?
What's your...
Get back!
Never! Never!
The Sub-Prior.
Oh, don't get me started on Sub-Prior Remigius. He
is. And don't...
What?
That he is a...
Who?
Sub-Prior Remigius! You fool!
What? How dare they? How dare you? Shouting in the cemetery.
But
Silent! Do you have any idea how much... And you...
We didn't!
Silence, I will think of a way to make...
I think there'll be...
We place our trust in you.
There are many I've not read. Most of them, actually. No, it's not here. Maybe the monks know where I can find... I'm looking for a book by...
Oh, we saw some in Shiring and in Winchester.
There are also a few copies in Salisbury, I believe. Which ones are you looking for?
The Amores?
Have you heard of that? That was one of the copies in Winchester, I think. Did you read it?
Me?
He did.
Just...
Sounds like the right book. And I should tell Ali what I found out. What is it that you're working on?
I'm copying pages of the book.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Not many know of.
He's critical after his experience with Bishop
Eudicia, the judge?
Yes.
This is not important.
In the past, there were many cruel tests that were made to discover whether a man was guilty. The Lord, what these ordeals were called judici. Some had to hold burning iron in their bare hand. Others were dragged. Some were burned on. And if they were innocent, God would save them.
There would be no martyrs if that were true. Even Adolphus would have been saved.
Yes. The prior wants these horrible ordeals to become a thing of the past. But
I heard saints that survived burn.
True. However, Prior Philip believes these were not but judgments of the clergy.
Judicia?
Yes! Stories and
fake miracles. Ooh. Whoever is accused of fakery and heresy will not...
But we believe Philip is right. This is the second...
We take you in. And this is how you thank us?
Come on, Jonathan.
Ranulph of Chester and his half-brother stole Lincoln Castle from Stephen. At least this is a chance for us to take it back.
For us? Who is us? The whole of England is strangled by new taxes and torn apart by this senseless quarrelling.
Senseless quarrelling? You still think I'm just playing around?
No.
I put my life at risk, Ali, for you and me. This isn't a game.
I know that.
Do you?
Damn, Richard,
it's an honor to be one of the King's Knights.
An honor that costs a lot of money.
Oh, now you broke it, Jonathan.
There's someone at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh. Go play.
Jack.
Hey.
So,
Yes.
what brings you here?
I...
Everything all right there?
Yes, it will just take a minute. Sorry, but my brother is waiting. He has to ride back to Shiring soon.
Ah, I see. All right. I just wanted to tell you that I found out about the book.
What book? Oh, Ovid. You were still looking for that.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. It just feels like there are so many problems right now at the construction site. That reminds me. Could you tell Philip that I've come up with an idea how he can pay the workers?
Oh.
I'll buy up all of his wool and sell it on the fleece fair myself. But I need to go to Shiring first.
All right. By the way, they have a copy of the Amores.
Oh? I think I know someone who might be able to... But first we need to make sure Philip gets his...
Who?
Percy Hamley.
Percy Hamley, the fat oaf.
Congratulations.
So what? They're all...
I think I should...
Oh, see you later, Jack.
Of course.
Bastards.
You're gonna have to forget that word really quick, little brother.
So for them you've got money, Ali?
So you were eavesdropping on me. Great. That deal with Philip will help them and us, Richard.
Robert of Gloucester is advancing on Lincoln as we speak. Tomorrow we will ride from Shiring. And what I need from you is money for a new sword and a gambeson. And I want my shield painted in Stephen's colours.
Is this leading anywhere, Richard? You've been doing this for years now, and has the king ever considered making you Earl of Shiring?
Not yet. But I fought side by side with him before. He knows my name, Ali.
Oh. Oh, all right. I will meet you in Shiring, and I'll bring the money.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Father Philip,
Yes?
Aliena says you can pay your workers. She has enough money to buy up all the Priory's wool and sell it in Shiring. And that way, you get your money earlier.
Really?
But you have to accompany her to Shiring. She has to fetch the money first.
The sooner the better. I have to talk to Percy Hamley anyway. Thank you, Jack. Now you better get back to work. Tom wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, if I talk to Tom now, he'll insist I stay at the construction site and work. Am I really done out here?
I think so. You still have to talk to Ali, but you haven't given me the prompt to do so. Alright, Tom, what do you
Jack!
got?
What? Come here.
What'd I do?
You wanted to finish your Corbel, and I let you. Sub-Prior Remy just told me you disturbed the monks in the scriptorium.
Philip told me to practice reading.
The Bible, not the kind of book you were looking for. Then you go and waste your time in the cemetery and the market, and in the kitchen, and chatting to the Fullers.
I wanted to help them.
You should have been working instead. Don't you know how close we are to shutting down the construction? If I'd not planned ahead, it would all be over now. But how am I to plan ahead if I can't rely on you, Jack?
What? Watch out! Whoa.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Up here! Hey, hurry up, quick!
What's going on here?
Your son thinks I dropped the stones.
You were the one who pulled them up, weren't you?
Of course. That is my job.
He was probably angry because he might not get paid.
Alfred, stop it.
What?
Peter, what happened?
I'm not sure. But there was a monk. He was wearing a black robe. And when he saw me looking at him, he ran away. Maybe it was him.
A black robe? Are you saying this was my fault?
No. I'm sure I didn't recognize him. He wasn't from here.
No. Peter dropped the stone and doesn't want to admit it.
I saw a monk in black in the market.
Oh, did you? I was there too when you were. Tell us, what did he do when you saw him?
He broke a big jug.
That wasn't a monk. I was there. That never happened.
Maybe I remembered it wrong.
Jack, take the rest of the day off. I don't want you two to get into another fight.
What about the monk?
We don't know that there was a monk.
Accidents happen. We'll check all the ropes to make sure there won't be another one. Excuse me, Philip? Philip?
I'm sorry.
Is everything all right?
I was just thinking about my brother. What is it?
Aliena is ready to go to Shiring with you.
Then I must not keep her waiting.
As we rode, Aliena expressed relief that Percy Hamley held court in Shiring Town during the Fleece Fair, and not in her father's castle. I had not yet confessed to Aliena that I blamed myself for her father's fate. I felt the guilt and shame starting to rise when we came to a large group of peasants looking as desperate as the refugees that had come from Earl's Castle back then.
Philip stopped to talk to the peasants, and so did I. Of course, he couldn't pass by people in need of help. Not even when he was on his way to try and save Kingsbridge from another attack by the Hamleys. Two of the peasants broke into tears and begged for food. Philip was mortified as they grabbed the hem of his robe and pleaded for mercy. They said they were from Wigley. They had illegally erected a mill and hadn't paid taxes to the Earl of Shiring for grinding flour. I bit my lip when they mentioned the title that used to belong to my father. As punishment, the Earl had destroyed their mill. Philip seemed unsure what to say about Percy Hamley's punishment for these peasants. I was less hesitant. I asked why they'd built an illegal mill. The peasants told us that milling taxes had doubled in their village. The peasants shouted and cried that the Earl had also burnt their fields, destroyed their houses, and taken their livestock from them. A few of them had even been killed. Philip told them to go to Kingsbridge for food. As we rode on, he said nothing. Maybe he had begun to lose hope that he would ever solve his problems with the Earl in Shiring.
I had never trusted the Hamleys, but it seemed I had grown careless over the years. They had thus far kept their word to King Stephen, but now I felt I should have known that they would eventually break it. As I was thinking these grim thoughts, we passed by a gallows with two men dangling by their necks. An old woman stood by one of the corpses and snarled at us. Aliena rode by my side without knowing that I had long been responsible for her family's fate. Ever since I had made the mistake of trusting Waileran by God. I felt like a fly in a cobweb. Every move I made seemed to lead to further calamities. But then I heard Aliena as she sped past me. "Shiring," she exclaimed. This is him.
A face like that never changes. If anyone can get you an audience with the Earl, it's Sheriff Eustace.
I hope Percy Hamley will show more understanding with us than he did with the people of Wigley. Good day, Sheriff. I must talk to the Earl. It's a legal matter of utmost urgency.
Get in line, monk.
Are they all waiting to see him?
What did you expect on court day, monk?
I fear this is going to take a while.
I'll go look for Richard. Seeing that he's going into battle, he needs equipment.
In the meantime, let's hope I can persuade the Earl to rethink this.
I'll talk to Meg about the sales of the Priory's. We will find a way to keep the cathedral's construction going, Philip.
We must.
Daylight robbery.
Good to see you, Meg. I'm here to collect the money we've made so far.
Excuse me? We're in the middle of something.
What's the problem?
Even you merchants have become thieves. What a rotten place this has become.
He ordered the cartload of wool weeks ago, but now he refuses to pay the price we'd agreed upon.
Let's think about why the prices are so high this year.
So you can put more money into your pockets?
Actually, the Earl has raised all fees. It costs more to pass the gate, to set up shop, to get a license, and to trade.
I suppose. But the price is not as was agreed.
Did you use a tally to record the price?
But, are you with the sheriff? Just who are you, woman?
I am the owner of this business.
Oh.
Here's our half, Aliena.
Now, would you kindly hand me your part of the tally? There are more notches on our part.
2 pieces, 2 different prices.
Granted, adding notches to our part would have been much easier.
Aha! You're admitting it.
But the area with missing notches is thinner than the rest.
You're right. It looks like something was carved off.
What? Are you saying I'm a fraud?
Look, times are hard for all of us. I won't report you to the sheriff.
This wool will not make enough cloth for all of my master's servants' clothes. Let alone all the shirts he wants for himself.
Whoever pays servants and wants to wear many shirts should be able to pay the price for quality wool like this.
Quality? Yes, but it is not high quality. Now that you mention it, I see it. I cannot pay that much money for bad wool like this.
Now he's doubting the quality.
Fine. Then let me prove the quality of my wool.
Just you try. You're trying to rip me off.
Let us...
First you say one thing, and then... Is this how you treat... I'm waiting. That's not the price we agreed on.
It is what we agreed on. Both of us.
3! Not just gonna give them away for free.
No, I'll keep them.
Repent! For the kingdom of
Good
heaven
quality.
is upon us. As it is written in the book of Matthew.
That's the cute.
We stand like but I'm sure the Earl will accept. I hope it's before the work.
The wool is from King. He's already seen it.
The end is a...
Is that...
a hard hat. It will all make sense.
Can I interest you in some horse?
Is that the only kind you have?
It's the only one that hasn't gone green.
If you sell green bread, your customers will get...
What? Are you...
No. I doubt they are fit to... Excuse me. Do you know... I know we suffer because of the war, but the town never used to...
No, we wouldn't know. We are but pilgrims in search of God and a saint. And my eyes. We heard the Earl is punishing his people.
I heard so. I should find the Flemish merchants instead. Excuse me, would you care to give me your...
Of course. Oh.
And what thorough scouring.
The fibre is
and the colour suitable.
I'm glad... Would you be so kind as to confirm this to a customer?
Of course.
with all these taxes, but for that quality of wool.
Our food.
First, you say one. Is this how you treat?
There are Flemish merchants just a few streets. They were very in, and they would be delighted to.
Anyone can let their friends.
It is sad, but it seems we can't find an agreement. Keep your money, good man. We'll sell to somebody else. I was made an offer by the Flemish merchants, but I declined. I'm a merchant with principles, and we promised the wool to you. They'll be delighted to hear the good news.
No, wait. Maybe we can negotiate. My master would not want me to leave here with empty hands.
Let's find a compromise. You buy the wool at the price we believe we agreed upon.
Why would I do that?
I will guarantee you first rights to my wool next year.
The prices go up when more than one bidder is involved.
I know. My master would not be pleased if I returned without wool one day. He's got an awful temper. Fair enough. We have a deal. I'll buy your wool at your price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
You've learned well. A good merchant always strives for a deal that...
I had a good... One more. Could you try to get Ovid's Amores for me when you travel to Winchester?
Yes. His book collection is more...
Then...
No problem.
That's not him.
Oh shit. I was gonna ask where he was.
Have you seen Richard and his...
They came by and looked at a few swords, but...
Have you seen a group...
I'm not sure.
It's all right. Have you seen a group of knights led by...
Must be those fellows over there.
There they are. I hear you will face Empress Maud.
We will do battle. Don't say... but
I
what a
don't
magnificent
care. I
picture
didn't
it
mean to
makes.
actually click on you.
Oh,
As you won't.
Today we ride to Lincoln. Drinks are on me.
I don't have any money, motherfucker.
Taverner! Another round for everyone!
You're the best, Richard. It's Sir Richard. Nonsense. We're all brothers, right?
It is Sir Richard.
Oh.
and here I thought you needed my money for new armor.
Oh, I do. A knight is only as good as his equipment. Have you seen Alonso's sword? With men-at-arms so well equipped, how could I fight alongside King Stephen less well equipped?
And inferior armor may cost him his life.
Only the best for the best.
Hey, you should be more responsible with our money.
I spend it on my reputation. What's more responsible than that?
You are paying for other people's wine. Some of whom you don't even know.
Knighthood is about more than fighting, Ali. It's a way of life. We fight together, we drink together, we die together.
Damn.
Right you are.
He's become a bitch.
To hell and back we go. To hell and back.
I should have let you die.
Alonso, you make that sound like a bad thing.
But you could spend our money a little more wisely.
Do you want William Hamley to become Earl of Shiring or me?
What kind of question is that? If we're lucky, then he will never return from the Holy Land.
He already did.
What?
We ran into Robert of Gloucester's men. At first, I wasn't sure it was him. He wore the cloak of a crusader.
No. Don't do it. Please. Have mercy. My God, please. Don't.
Jesus.
And then King Stephen called out his name.
William Hamley, join me. We ride.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to upset you.
You what?
This is not about you or me, Ali. Allowing the father of that monster to remain Earl would not only betray our father, it'd mean betraying everyone. William is a butcher, a filthy bastard without honor.
Mind your tongue. You speak of the son of the Earl of Shiring.
I am the son of the Earl.
Sir Richard, your father went against our king and lost his title and his lands. You are not the heir to the title, not as things are now.
What did you just say?
Oh, easy.
You treacherous bastard!
Calm down. Do you want to slaughter each other and help the enemy?
Accusing me of treason. You most loyal man at arms.
Me or William? Choose a goddamn side, Alonso of Toledo. Come on, choose!
You disparage me for stating the truth. I've always been your most loyal man at arms, have I not?
The one with the biggest mouth,
Obviously
too.
they have no idea how to...
I'm just trying to keep you grounded.
How dare you imply
collected
that
our
William and
earnings,
his fat father have a right to my lands?
Can't believe this.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
I asked for your money, not for your advice.
Now, can't you just agree to disagree? Please.
I have to give money to my knight.
Percy Hamley's title is a fact, not an opinion.
You really actually don't.
It is not. He does not deserve it.
This is not about who deserves what. The king appointed him. You should come to terms with that fact.
Richard.
Good. At least there's one person I can rely on. My sister.
Can't believe this.
I don't have time to... You're too adult...
I didn't ask...
Oh, I picked the right one.
Here.
You must be losing your touch if that's all you got.
You're not the only one who needs my support.
But what's more important than the oath we gave to Father?
Kingsbridge. The people who took us in.
Well, if I die in battle, you'll know why.
Yes, because of your pride and stubbornness. Must you really fight? What is all this good for?
For Father, Ali. I will save Shiring from Percy Hamley.
But who's going to save you?
With men like these, I'm afraid I'm already beyond saving.
I see. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be at the marketplace giving Philip his part of the money.
And make more money, I hope.
And again, you think money solves everything.
It does. It keeps you on my side, doesn't it?
I mean, what would you use the money for?
You think I do this for money?
I don't.
I don't have to put up with this.
The money for? Philip would help you. Philip put his foot up. Hold on, that's a sketch.
How many of you have fallen from grace?
Patience is a virtue.
Here.
I'm astonished that you can still find. I can only repay you with my gratitude for
wilting of shiring is an omen.
But Tom said that without stone and timber.
You must speak to the Earl.
Have you finished your business?
Our Earl will be the new apostle to lead
Yes.
us to
Glad to
salvation
hear
when
it.
the end comes.
Philip, I now understand why our market at Kingsbridge has had more visitors. Shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes and strict law.
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at another fleece fair. They need a place with fair taxes. One that could...
Are you thinking of a fleece fair in Kingsbridge?
Call in the monk and the woman he's with. You, impatient monk. It's your turn.
Me?
For the kingdom of
No.
heaven is upon us.
We're not first in line.
Well, lucky you then.
As it is written in the book of Matthew.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge. The Earl of Shiring.
Thank you for hearing me, old Percy. Please allow me to introduce my friend, Aliena of Kingsbridge.
I knew it was you.
William.
Oh, it doesn't sound like you missed me.
I demand to talk to the Earl of Shiring. He has broken his word.
You are talking to the Earl of Shiring.
Bishop Waleran.
The enemies of this earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Mother!
They killed him.
Do you consider yourself a friend of the earldom of Shiring, Philip?
Friend? That damned monk is drinking the blood of my earldom!
It is not for us to damn them, Lord William. But judge them we must.
Shit.
What you are doing to the people of Shiring is shameful.
Your father would have done well to teach you respect.
Yeah, well, guessing
The monk's a thief, and so are you. And I don't take as kindly to thieves as my father did. Shiring will change.
What crimes did we commit then?
The king has never licensed a market in Kingsbridge.
Your market is illegal, Philip.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your sorry priory, and you disrespect my authority!
Is that true, Philip?
Is it true?
I will talk to the king about this.
You, your friends and your brother have always played by your own rules. But not anymore.
Francis? Where is my brother?
He got what he deserved.
Where is he? Tell me!
Fracture for fracture? Eye for eye? Tooth for tooth?
He's dead.
The days of Kingsbridge Cathedral are over.
Now leave. The next time I will show no mercy.
Well, shit.
Okay.
Shit. Told the truth, so...
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory, and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market license. I had made a foolish mistake. Now I had no option but to call on King Stephen for help. And as Aliena suggested, I joined the knights on their way north to Lincoln. More and more men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of. As King Stephen prepared for his final battle against Robert of Gloucester, he had ordered all able men of his earldoms to fight in the north. Then, at nightfall, our group reached a large camp of Stephen's men. After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers. But these soldiers were not on their way to Lincoln. They had come up the twisting hillside path to our little hamlet in North Wales. My brother Francis and I had tried to outrun them and to warn my parents. But as always when I had this dream, we were too late. King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in my dream, something was different. I was 6 years old then, and Abbot Peter had not yet taught us about God. But still, I asked the monk the question, why did God do that? And then I heard a voice answering the question. And on the ground lay my brother, Francis. It was Bishop Waleran who had answered, and he took my hand to calm me. Then I realized his hands were drenched in blood. I awoke with a start. I had a very bad feeling about Francis. I told myself I should never have agreed to go and see Bishop Waleran for him. Now I had not heard from my brother in a long time, and after Waleran's remark the day before, I was sure the bishop had a hand in his disappearance, and that I would never see my brother again. After what felt like an eternity, the sun rose and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself that King Stephen would eventually see these men for what they really were. He had to. And I tried to convince myself that God would make things right.
God has messed you up. I don't understand why you would be doing this.
Meanwhile, you are late.
Francis?
Is it done?
No. Their builder is alive.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
There he is.
You disappoint me again, Timothy.
Please, when did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamley is alive.
Who? The father? Oh, the mother.
She didn't.
No. Your poison has left her in a deep sleep. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to finish what I asked of you. Kingsbridge will fall.
Okay. Interesting. Dude, zoom in. 1 week later. Lincoln before the battle.
Hurry up, my friend. Or do you not want to see our king after all?
I fear I must.
Then let's not waste more time. Come on, Philip.
we're going to save that there. Excuse me. And we'll save that for the next one. See you.